Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be doing a tutorial on how to do this doily, and I'm going to be doing it with quite a few colors. I'm going to show you two different ways you can do color changes in between. So let's make a start. So for my first color I'm using peach, and to start this we will need to do a magic loop. I've got a video on this already, so I'll try and tag it in the description, but I'll try and do it slowly here too. So you're going to make a cross like so, and you're going to go underneath the second one and over the top one and loop and yarn over and pull through the loop. This gives us our magic loop to start. So what we're going to do for the first round is we're going to have a total of 12 double crochets with one chain in between. So to start, chain 2 more. So this is our chain 3. And then I'm going to chain 1 more like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to double crochet and chain 1. So to double crochet, yarn over, put through the loop, pull the yarn back, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and that's how we do a double crochet. So in total, including the chain 3, whoops, I forgot to chain 1 after, so chain 1, in total you should have 12 double crochets including the chain 3, and chain, and another double crochet, and chain, and another double crochet, and chain, and another double crochet, and chain, so let's see how many we have so far. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6, so we need to do this 6 more times. Another double crochet and chain 1, another double crochet and chain 1, another double crochet, chain 1 like so, another double crochet. I'm just going to pull this a bit so my loop is a bit smaller. And chain 1. Right, so how many do we have now? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Just need to do 2 more. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet and chain 1. So now we have 12. I'm just going to pull this to make the center of my circle nice and tight, and then you're going to slip stitch into the top of the 3rd chain here to close off this round. So that will be here. Just take your time and make sure you find the top of the 3rd chain. And so now we've done our first round. Now we're ready to move on to round 2. So I'm just going to chain and then I'll snip off. Now normally what I do is I just pull it through, and then I'll put my hook in from the front into one of the chain spaces like so, get my yarn and I'll pull it through, and then what I'll do is to put the yarn at the back of the work again, I'll put my hook in from the back. This is really your preference, by the way. It's up to you if you want to do this or not. I'll just put my hook in through there and pull the yarn at the back again, like so. So we have a nice round circle like this. For round 2, I'll be using a different color. For round 2, I've decided to go with this yellow, and what we'll do is work into these spaces where we've chained 1. So I'm going to put my yarn in any of these spaces. So I'll go with this one here, like so. I'm going to tie a knot, and to begin round 2 we will chain 3. 1, 2, 3. For round 2, all you're going to do is 2 double crochets in each space with a chain 1. So 1, 2, and 1, chain. 1, 2, and 1, chain. 1, 2, and 1, chain. You should have 12 of these in total. So I'm going to pause the video right here and join you guys towards the end of the round. So I've nearly reached towards the end. I'm just going to do my last 2 double crochets and chain 1. Right, now I'm going to join with a slip stitch on top of the 3rd chain 3 we did. So mine would be 1, 2, 3, this one. And for slip stitch, you just pull the yarn through both loops. And now I'm just gonna snip my work off here, like so. And then do what I usually do. It's up to you if you want to do this or not. You might have another way, and that's completely fine. Just gonna pull this yarn towards the front, and then I'll go into the next space and just pull it back towards the back. Just gonna do that one more time. So pull it back and front. For me, I feel like this makes my work a bit more secure. That's why I do it. But you don't have to. That's completely fine. We're now moving on to round 3. And for round 3, I think I'll choose this nice pink yarn. If you're wondering where I bought this yarn from, by the way, it was from Amazon. Right, so for round 3, like previously, you're just going to tie your pink knot on anywhere you like. So I'm going to put mine through here. It really doesn't matter. That's the beauty of it. Right, what you're now going to do in each space is chain 3 double crochets with 1 chain. But to begin, you will chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you'll do 2 more double crochets in this space. 1, 2. And then you'll chain 1. 3 double crochets in each space. 1, 2, 3, and just chain 1. We'll continue that all the way around in each space. So when I mean space, I mean between each 2 double crochets from the previous round. 2 and 3. Feel free to pause this video if you're still on the 2nd round. And also, you can also slow down the speed of YouTube videos. You can click on the cog even, and there'll be something called playback speed. You could slow that right down if you need to watch this at a slower rate. So I'm just going to do my last 3 double crochets before I pause the video and let you carry on. So I'm just coming up to the end. I'm going to do my last set of 3, and I'll show you how we move on to round 4. So we're getting close to the end, and chain 1, And then I'm going to join with a slip stitch on top of the third chain. For that, it will be 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just going to join now. And then I'm just going to cut my yarn and do my usual thing. Apologies if I go off camera at some point. There we go. We've got all these ends at the back, but don't worry, I've also got a video on how to fix that as well. So for our next round, I'm going to pick this green. And for this round, you've noticed we have 12, 12, 12, so clusters of 12. In this round, it's going to be very similar, but instead of 3 double crochets, we're going to do 4 double crochets. So I'm just going to put my yarn in anywhere in these spaces, and I'm just going to tie a knot like so. And to begin, as usual, we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now you're going to work a total of 3 more into this round. 2, 3, then we will chain 1. You will then do 4 more, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will chain 1, and then 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then chain 1. So hopefully you get the idea by now what we're doing, and don't worry if your work is curling at the moment, that will be fixed later on. Whoops. So 4 more, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and chain 1. Please don't worry too much if you accidentally pull on your work. I could show you how to fix that towards the end. Right, so now I'm going to pause the video and let you guys catch up, and I'll show you how to do the last round. Right, so far we've achieved this, and I've just done my last cluster. So now I'm going to slip stitch on top of the third chain I did here. So 1, 2, 3. Going to put my hook in through there, pull the yarn through and pull it through again. And now I'm just going to cut my yarn and then do what I usually do. Just going to put my hook through here if I can, pull the yarn through, and then put my hook through the back and pull the yarn to the back. We're now at the last round, and for this I'm going to use this beautiful blue. But actually, before we move on, I'll show you how to fix this mistake. It often happens with cotton. So what I'll do is put my hook through the back and just go into that same space where it's coming out from, and I'm going to just try and get that bit on my hook and just pull it through like so, and that fixes that mistake. Right, on to our last round. I'm going to use this beautiful blue yarn, and for this last round what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 double crochets in here and then slip stitch through here. So I'll go through this round very carefully with you. You'll start by putting your yarn in any of these spaces, these big spaces, like so, tying it on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 3, and then I'm going to do 2 more double crochets in here. 1, 2. This gives me a total of 3. And then what I'm going to do is go into here, do a slip stitch, so like so, and then I'm going to go into here, do a slip stitch like so, and I'm going to go into the third one, do a slip stitch like so, and then you're going to yarn and do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what you'll do is go back to the slip stitches. So I'm going to go into this chain here, do 1 slip stitch, then I'm going to go in the chain next to it, do another slip stitch, and then I'm going to go into the space next to it and then do another slip stitch. So in total, in between, you will be doing 3 slip stitches. So now we're going to do another. Did we do 4 there? We might have to undo it. Make sure. Yeah, we're doing 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. And then you're going to do your slip stitches. So slip stitch into here, 1, slip stitch into the next one, 2, slip stitch into the next one, 3. We've done our 3 and now we're back into our space, so we can work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're back in these spaces here and we've got 3 chains. So now we're going to work our slip stitches. So I'm going to go into here, work 1 slip stitch, I'm going to go into here, work another slip stitch, and I'm going to go into here, work another slip stitch. So we've done our 3 slip stitches and we're back into a space where I'll do another 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're back at slip stitches, so we'll do another 3 slip stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to do another 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hopefully this one's a bit easy to follow. So we're back at the slip stitches and we're going to work it in 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put my hook in here, pull it through, put my hook in the next one, pull it through, put my hook in the next one, pull it through. Now we're back at another space where we're going to work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So guys, I hope you get the idea of what I'm doing here. I've just taken a bit more time on this round because it's slightly different, and just wanted to make sure you guys understood what I'm doing here. So I'm now going to pause the video and let you guys carry on, and I'll catch up with you towards the end. So now we're towards the end. I'm just going to do our last slip stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. And the reason why I only did 3 here is because I wanted a smooth finish. So I'll show you how to do that smooth finish. Because we only did 3 in here, we're going to work our last one, last double crochet into there, and then we're going to slip stitch into here like so. Now I'm just going to cut the yarn off, and I'll show you what I mean by a smooth finish. So I'm just going to pull it through like so, and I'm going to put my hook in from the back and pull this through. And now you can see it looks a lot more seamless because we've done it like that, you see? And then you've got all these ends at the back that you'll have to weave in, but I've got a video on that and I'll put that in the comments or description section. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you'll be making some, and if you do, please tag me on Instagram at radcrochet. I'll be leaving my social links in the description as well. And I hope you have a good day, and if you want more videos, please click subscribe.